Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Today we're going to work on a lesson where we're looking at tone and persuasive speaking from our clip in the Dead Poet Society, Rip It Out. So, we're going to focus on tone, expression, pronunciation, and technology integrated speaking. All right, so let's start with a quick question. Can the same sentence have different meanings depending on how you say it? Absolutely. Let me show you. So, that's interesting. That's interesting, right? Same words, different meaning. All right. So, today we're going to identify tone and emotion in a speaker's voice. We're going to practice speaking with expression and confidence. And we're going to share our ideas using technology. So you won't just understand the message, you'll feel it and you'll say it. So first, starting off, we're going to watch a short classroom scene. I want you to listen carefully, not just to the words that the speaker is saying. I want you to listen to the tone that they're using. Okay, so I'm going to play this clip and then we'll discuss later. Here we go. All right, let's continue. So we've listened to the clip. So now I'm thinking, what is the tone? I think the tone is passionate and strong, right? Why? Because the teacher speaks loudly and with energy. Listen to this line. Rip it out. Rip it out. Say it with strong emphasis. Do you notice how the stress and energy show the emotion? All right, now it's your turn. Work with a partner. You're going to answer the two questions on the board. What is the tone? And how do you know? I'm going to walk around while you're discussing in your pair share. Okay, is that serious or excited? Okay. What did you hear in the voice? Not just the words, but what did you hear in the voice? All right, that's a good, clear explanation. Nice. You're listening carefully. I can tell. All right, let's come back together. I've had a chance to walk around and listen to some pairs and interact with some of you. But now let's practice speaking with tone and stress. Repeat after me. Rip it out. Rip it out. All right. Let's say it all together. 1, 2, 3. Rip it out. Rip it out. Good. Again, stress the last word. Rip it out. You say it. Now say it with emotion like the teacher said it. John? Perfect. Mary? You got it. All right. Now, great. That sounds powerful, right? So now we're going to share your ideas using Padlet, right? So check on the screen. You're going to write or record your opinion, and you're going to use these sentence frames that I have on the board. I believe blank because blank. You're going to fill in those sentences. Or people should blank because blank. So you're going to choose one of those, and then you're going to write your response in Padlet. All right, so everybody, you got your Chromebooks or your tablets, whichever one. Just go into Padlet, log in, and remember you're writing I believe blank because blank in Padlet, or people should blank because blank. All right? Now, after you post, I want you to read 2 classmates' responses and reply. And your reply should be like the examples on the board that are marked reply. I agree because, and then tell them why you agree. Or, that's a good point because, right? So you have 4 options, but you're only picking 2. One statement of opinion, the other a response to 2 of your classmates. It doesn't have to be the same response. You could use both of those, I agree, because, and that's a good point because, but you're going to respond to at least 2 classmates. All right, and I will pause while you are posting. Okay, so let's look at the response. Let's look at one response. All right, on the screen here it says, I believe students should think for themselves because it helps them grow. That is a strong response. Clear and reasonable. It's a very clear idea and it has reason supporting it. Do you agree and why? It's great, right? So now you're building on each other's ideas because you give them a reason, another reason why you agree. Excellent. All right, so today we practiced listening for tone, speaking with expression, and sharing ideas using technology. And most importantly, you used your voice with confidence. Excellent work today, everyone. I can't wait to see you tomorrow and work through some more of our Rip It Out lessons.